Hello, everyone. Meaning Doxy and StreamYard.
Hello, Sway. Well, there's a lot going on around the tubes at the moment, so
I hear. Give us the
that's
rundown, Doxy.
why. Honestly, I don't really know. But it's funny because those lawsuits or whatever they are, the documents have been dropped all at the same time, and now they're all these channels are running. The lab's running with it. Joneson's running with. Everyone's reading them out, and yeah,
Now, who
people
was the papers dropped on, though? Just Granny's watching, or?
Well, the people named at the start of it, Barbecue and Granny's watching, but then if you read further in there's defamation about the At Night Media lawyers, law firm, and things like that that were going on panels. Hey, Brittaby.
Oh, I've been hearing Doxy's filling us in on the lawsuits.
I like her new photo. Oh, are you telling her all the fuck shit going on? Yeah.
Yeah, because I wasn't around today, so I didn't hear any of it. Of course, I don't.
See, I told you, there is some really shady, underhanded stuff going on. It is so bad.
Now,
I honestly, I feel a bit blown away by it. Brittaby, did you see that?
This is good news. This is good news if it's true. So if Seth isn't fucking around and causing trouble, and this is actually true, this is good news. This is exactly what we want.
The thing is, it won't just be the people they're suing. If it turns into a countersuit and everything, that means there'll be discovery. Everything will go. All their legal stuff. I mean, all their financial stuff and everything will be gone through. It's crazy.
That's what I'm wanting. This is what's been needed. This needed to be done in the Summer Wells case. This needed to be done in the West Boys case.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't like the people that are behind who's doing it. But I don't think that, I think Betty and that.
They haven't
thought it through because they're going to be countersued, and then it's all going to go to discovery, and everything's going to be opened right up, all their incomings and outgoings and everything. So they're all going to be under the microscope, not just the people that have put in the lawsuit. He's only doing it because they have talked about him and because Betty got the protection orders. Yeah, it's a bit of an asshole that I'm wondering if it's more of a scare tactic. I cannot see Seth being I think he's too gutless to go through with it, to be honest. In my opinion.
No, this could be a multi-million dollar bonus for Seth if he can get it to go through.
But they haven't got any. The people that they're trying to sue haven't got them that sort of money.
Well, see, maybe the thing of it is like the people behind Seth, they're not thinking all this way through yet, because once they sue, there's countersuits, and once that countersuit goes through, everybody's gonna have to produce what's it called? It's evidence, but what do you call it?
Huh?
Sorry. It's evidence.
I'm squirreling, man. My brain is just going 100 miles an hour.
I don't like the people. Both sides sue each other, they have to produce the evidence. They all have to go in and start looking at all their money. They have to go in and start looking at all the GoFundMes, the Cash Apps, the all of it, the IRS filings, everything. It's gonna be if it's a RICO Act, everything to do with the money, all of it. YouTube will have to be will be involved Discovery, that's it. YouTube will be
But
involved.
yeah, see, I don't think Seth has thought that through, probably because Seth has had all that GoFundMe while he's been on disability. He's had all those cash apps, all under different people's names, his sister, people like that. Like, that's why he's done them under other people's names. And he doesn't realize that that's going to bite him in the ass.
Yeah, but we don't care. Our problem, our biggest, if this is all true, our celebration is going to be that these people are going to have to produce discovery on each other. And it's not just going to be Seth and Bullhorn Betty and Granny's watching. And it's going to be Cher. It's going to be Chasing. It's going to be all of them.
Hey, Far, how are you? What are we talking about? Oh, there's a big buzz going on the interwebs. Apparently, Seth and his team are trying to sue everyone and done a huge big lawsuit, a RICO suit. They're trying to like take them with say that it's all racketeering and stuff. Like, Seth and his team filed a lawsuit against Granny and Bubby. And Brittany, do you agree that Brittany baited Granny with nodding off on that live stream like she was doing and camming up and knowing Granny would go live about it? And then,
I'm sure,
because I think they've been setting little traps for people.
That's good.
Yeah, it's the internet's just got broke today. The internet's
good. I'm glad they set these traps. You guys, this needed to be done.
Really but these little scumbags, the ones that are like trying to sue,
but
they're the scummiest of the scum.
Again, you guys, Discovery will have to come into it. They do not realize that Discovery includes their stuff. So all their shenanigans will have to go back. They'll start being opening into that. Yeah,
well, Barbecue Lady's already counter-suing, so that means they will. Like, they'll have to be open. Like, they'll have to.
Yep.
They'll have to be open to you know, because it's going like she's throwing it back at them. So I don't know. It's just it feels really, really weird.
Well, see, Brittany, this is what's going to be funny about it. If this is all true, you guys, if this is all not just a scare tactic by Seth's side.
No, now, Discovery.
But the thing of it is the ones that's going and talking about this right now, they'll all be included in it. Eventually, if it's true, they're all going to be dragged into it.
Yeah, well, I mean, they are playing with fire now. I do think it's more of a scare tactic because I don't think any of them have really got the money to do it, but they've seen what they've seen with Queen fundraising for these lawsuits and stuff. You know, now I think they probably all think they can do it, like, so they can, you know, they might already be fundraising, like Seth's team probably already are. Oh, that's why Bullhorn Betty would keep saying, we've got something in the works, we're going to probably need your help financially. Oh, but now it makes sense.
BarQ, I genuinely think, honest to God,
Seth wants everyone to shut up about Sebastian Farr.
I don't know,
which is really odd.
No, I don't know that it's so much about shut up about Sebastian. I think it's about the fact that everybody their focus is on the parents, and that's what he's trying to take off, is the focus on him, basically him. But I don't think he's taking the focus off Sebastian, because he'll go on TV and like on what's it with Vinny Politan, whatever his freaking name is, crime.
Oh yeah, Betty's already got all the news channels and shit onto it, I'm sure. This bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that too, Brit B, but they're doing it, and I don't know how.
Brit B. They said that on lad. Yeah, I don't know how they can dictate how they get the money to fund their own lawyers. Like, that's what they put in the lawsuit. They're saying that they're not allowed to fundraise to fight them. Like, does not make sense. Actually, the lawsuit, like, some of it is really just weird and shady. Like, it's like, what are you talking about?
We probably shouldn't get too excited about any of this, because, like I said, we don't even know if it's even true.
Well, the thing is, it creates content for all these creators now. All of a sudden, they've all got content to talk on, and everyone's going from chat to chat to chat to chat to chat because everyone's covering it. Okay, you're lost. Okay, so it just came out on Queen Bee's panel fire that there's a big lawsuit with At Night Media, which is, and they're umbrellaing Seth, Tony, Bullhorn Betty, Brittany J,
JLR.
Who else? Oh no, JLR's not. No, apparently Nick the Hat. And they're trying to sue. They wanted to sue Barbecue Lady and
Granny's watching.
She has a TikTok lady. Which is crazy because Barbecue Lady like put up all those billboards, but they've also mentioned all the other creators like Queen Bee, J for Justice, who else? Everyone.
So they did mention them in those papers?
In the papers, but they like no, yeah, but they were mentioned in the suit, but they weren't. It's like not. The suit's not made out to them, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't.
Yeah, but you guys gotta look at
the
Diddy suit. Look at the Diddy suit. A bunch of companies and stuff was named in a Diddy suit. It wasn't necessarily that they were being sued. So,
yeah, JLR is not going to be part of it. If anything, they'll include him on the ones they are suing.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I meant. It was just, JLR.
Yeah, it's crazy, and I try not to feed into this stuff because it's given them all content now, and that might be. See, they might be all in on it together. Who knows?
They're all in on it, but the thing of it is if it's true, I don't know how they can do a RICO. I really don't. I really don't.
Fast sense, poor JLR. He must feel left out. I know, right? It's funny how he knew when to step away, though, right? It's almost like they've all been tipped off in certain instances, you know. And it's funny how Tiffany Marie was circling around Brittany J's panel about 3 or 4 days ago, and you know, just little things like that just makes you wonder. Doesn't it? Like, this really, because you know, when things are quiet on YouTube, you've got to be a little bit concerned because that means there's heaps of shit being stirred up in the background, and then they're gonna drop something, and they're all gonna make money off this, like all of them. So you saw a clip channel of Betty talking about it. She's so dumb. She said it was filed federally, and it wasn't. Betty's got no idea.
That's how she gets away with it. That's how she gets away with not talking about it directly, is by
putting out false shit.
False shit.
Yeah. Oh, Betty's going to jail, bro. She's going to jail. Like, honestly, like she's using third-party harassment and shit on, you know, like all these people. This is third-party harassment, you know, against due protection orders. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, it's got so out of hand now. And the whole focus of it is lost. And that's what I can't understand. Like, you know, if this child was really missing, and what are you laughing about? What did I just say? Did I say something?
Yeah, but we've never seen this type of situation before, though, Doxy.
No, we haven't. But it's really interesting to see who's been circling and who dropped the info. Molly Golightly and Tiffany Marie had the lawsuits before anyone else.
Well, of course,
that's interesting
they work with behind the scenes.
Well, I mean, they're the OGs, aren't they?
They work with
that's the other part of this. They are fucking her over big time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Betty's. She's collateral damage, bro. Like, she's going down with the ship. She's like, all that's going to be left of Betty is a pair of shoes at the bottom of the Titanic. Like, just that's it. They don't care about Betty. Like, they're using her. She's been used this whole time.
None of these people care about each other.
No, there's no friends on YouTube. Like, there's no
much as possible.
There's no friends between creators. Like, and it's funny how like they're so quick to jump ship. And Granny even mentioned that tonight on Queen's panel. She said, "Oh my gosh, the amount of people that have just turned on me is like crazy." And it's like
Tiffany and MGL are big time with chasing, so it's not surprising.
Yep. Oh, and Chasey's running around like she doesn't know what's going on, like usual, you know.
Well, that's why she doesn't go
funny,
up.
Funny that
she wasn't up there trying to collect money off of this case. She knew all along what was going on.
Oh, yeah. Betty's already violated 6 times. Like, they've got to give her she's got to have some jail time. Like, they've got to make an example
Molly
of her.
Golightly. Far cute. It's Molly Golightly.
Tiffany told Molly Golightly to stop talking about it when she was live about it. Yeah, it's funny. And then Tiffany came in and told Granny's watching to shut up on Queen's panel and go and do it on her own channel, which was interesting too. I'm like,
Tiffany.
why is Tiffany Marie all of a sudden, like, she's been nowhere apart from the only place I've seen her is Brittany J's. And it's like, oh, yuck.
Yeah,
like,
but who
seriously?
Tiffany's still associated with Benny Keys. Of course Benny knows about all this shit.
Oh, yeah, because, well, he just can't do it publicly. But it makes me feel like, yes, there has been, like, I wondered why all these creators have been so quiet. I think they've all been working behind the scenes, to be honest.
Together? No. Surely not.
Yeah, but doesn't it put it all into perspective if you look at it that way, though? Like, yeah, like, this just goes to prove, like, how sort of, it's not like corrupt, but like how slimy YouTubers.
Who's been pointing this out? Who's been pointing this out for the last year?
Me.
No.
Yes, all this time, and you haven't been listening.
No. I've been up there on both these dang channels, and everybody thinks I'm so full of shit, but I'm telling you, and I don't do it to toot my own horn. I'm trying to warn people.
It was a trip, and then
away from these
came
people.
to tell that to Queen because of her lawsuit with Betty. Yeah, they are. They're baiting them. And I think Granny was baited into doxing, like, Brittany. And, well, she had the option to take Brittany's docs down. She didn't, but I think that's why Brittany did that stream where she cammed up, because she never used to cam up. But it's okay for the lab, Justin, and everyone else to talk about it. Get the fuck out of here with it. Exactly. Yeah, I saw the lab and Joneson was playing the lab, and I was like, oh my God, look at them. They're lapping up the views off the shit. This is what it's all about, making money. Money is the root of all evil.
But just wait, you guys. If the lawsuit is true, on this RICO stuff, RICO has to be under a criminal entity. If they're saying that the YouTube true crime is a criminal entity, every single one of them that has hashtagged Seth Rogers will have to come in under discovery. So even if anybody that is hashtagged on the true crime side, whoever the lawsuit names as a true crime entity for the RICO Act, anybody that's hashtagged Sebastian Rogers' name will be in the lawsuit, and they'll have to come up with discovery. That's why, you guys, I have tried, and I know it sounds like I'm tooting my horn, but this is why I was warning people about not going in on the true crime YouTube side.
What are they saying? But it's Chris and Katie. They are saying what about Chris and Katie? Hang on, I missed something here. I missed. So what are they?
Friends with Tony. Yep, of course.
Someone jump up on the panel if you want to, like, come up and talk about it. We can talk about it. What are they saying? Oh, yeah, I'm just reading. Well, I thought we were going to go over to the Hive. I forgot we had a live, and I got really, really stoned.
They're saying Chris and Katie are head of the enterprise. Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but
yeah. So I'm squirreling today. Yeah. I just think I think unless they are looking at like a 10-year, like, go through everything, like, it'd just be extreme. And RICO, like, has to be multiple things, right? It's not just one thing. Like, RICO's like, it's like laundering and
yes, RICO's very serious. RICO's what they got fucking P. Diddy on.
You and Billy chilling? You me, my Billy Bill just chilled. Like, I was like, oh, sweet, I've done all my housework. I put my crock pot on, washed all my sheets, and made my bed and everything. I was like, oh, I'll be able to have a Billy and then, like, just chill. And then I was like, I said, have we got it was like 20 minutes to our live stream, and I didn't even realize we had a live today. I thought it was tomorrow.
I only reminded her 3 times yesterday.
Oh, shut up. You did not.
I did.
I said to her, there's so many live streams up there, I can't keep up with them. Like, there's like 7 live streams up there waiting to go. You booked us in for the next 6 months.
Hey, when things come to my head, I got to get it out, man. I got to get it out and get it out now. Or I'll forget.
I suppose. Yeah, use your creative, like, to go with the flow. I mean, you're lucky that things come to you like that. I'm more of a like squirrel.
Yeah. Well, I have to. I mean, it's not easy.
But yeah, I'm hoping that the scummy side of YouTube doesn't get away with this. Like, I hope, like, if one goes down, they all go down. Like,
they will. That's me.
Yeah.
A RICO act is serious, and it's not just one. And YouTube is,
and it means they'll look into everything, like financials, everything, and like you say, it won't just be one person. And honestly, like Barbecue Lady and Granny, like I don't think Granny's watching like as like a mastermind money launderer or anything, which makes me just kind of scratch my head a little bit.
She's the only reason they're going after Granny on this part of it is because Granny's a busybody.
Yeah, she's made a few. Yeah, I don't know, but I don't think there's enough there to like sue for.
Well,
there is no way this will go through, and especially under RICO. Yeah. So this is a precedent for YouTube. It is fun. It is. We've never seen this. Well, it could be. I think it. I honestly think it's all a front. I think it's all smoke and mirrors. Like, I honestly do, because this is how they roll on YouTube. And the people that dropped this stuff, like the other shade, like they are the, like how did they know about these lawsuits before the people that were on the lawsuits? They only. So this is They only put those two because they're in Pennsylvania, and that's where At Night Media is. Yeah, right. It's easy to, But it sounds like Barbecue Lady's a few steps ahead, which means that it's going to get turned back round on Nick the Hat and all that. Like, so it's going to be interesting.
Act, a person who has committed at least 2 acts of racketeering activity, drawn from a list of 35 crimes, 27 federal crimes, and 8 state crimes within a 10-year period, can be charged with racketeering in such acts as related in one of 4 specific ways to an enterprise. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not like Granny's like P. Diddy or anything.
Yeah, but you guys don't understand. There's different, like they said, there's 8 state crimes and 27 federal crimes.
Yeah. And it's different from state to state too, like depending where you live. Like, you'd have to look up the Pennsylvania laws. Like Granny said, they need to watch themselves because Chris and Katie could do the same to them, and I'm sure that will go through. Well, yeah, but this could just turn into a big shit fight, basically. Like, I just see shit flying everywhere, flinging it, like.
Okay, so there must be 4 specific relationships between the defendants and an enterprise. The invested in the proceeds of a pattern of racketeer activity into the enterprise. Okay, so that anybody making, so if they go in and say that YouTube's is the enterprise as a whole, money made off of with anything made off of the hashtag or the @Sebastian Rogers could be considered proceeds of a pattern of racketeering activity in an enterprise. Into the enterprise, acquired or maintained as an interest in or control of the enterprise. So anybody like separately, like Granny's, maybe Queen Bee, all of them, that's making it they're owning that money. So they're taking that money as their own. And okay, so if they give even, well, since YouTube takes 30% of that money, whatever they make off of those YouTubes with the hashtag or @ of Sebastian Rogers, is considered, let's see, it says acquired or maintain an interest in or control of the enterprise through the pattern of racketeering. Okay, so yes, that 30% of YouTube taking their cut, that they keep the rest of it. Conspired to do one or more of the above, and then conducted or participated in the affairs of the enterprise through the pattern of racketeering activity. So through YouTube and through the cash apps, the super chats, the fundraising, any of that stuff, they can consider that as participating in the affairs of the enterprise.
Okay. Yeah, and then what they're trying to say is that they've like damaged Sebastian's case, like interfered with the investigation.
Oh, you can also do civil suits in a RICO Act. So you can do a civil RICO Act that permits a private individual damages in his business or property by a racketeering to file a civil suit. The plaintiff must prove the existence of an enterprise. The defendants are not the enterprise. In other words, the defendants and the enterprise are not one and the same. A civil RICO action can be filed in a state or federal court. So if this goes through, and if Seth and them wanted to take it that far, they can file civil suits with the RICO Act as part of, or the reason why they're filing it. Yep, glad it's not me.
Yeah, I don't think Granny had taken it all in. Hey, Shorty. Hey, what's up? Oh, you need a vent? That's what it would be. It's not federal, it's civil. Yeah, it's like they're trying to file a civil racketeering.
Well, they can. They can though.
They can? Okay.
I just read
I don't know, man. I'm no lawyer, and I don't.
Billy, you need to lay off the Billy because I just read it.
Shut up. I got some really good shit. It's called Ice Peach.
Yeah, but you sound goofy. I'm kidding. No, they can. They can file a civil RICO Act. Suit.
Oh, sorry. I was chatting.
Yeah, obviously.
Shorty's asking for a link.
Hold on 1 second.
It's nice too. It smells just like, it does smell like iced peach. Like, it's crazy.
This is why you don't let your friends Billy before they go live.
Shut up, I didn't even know I was going live. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it.
You would have known if you hadn't Billied yesterday, too.
This is my afternoon. I've done my housework. I've got my dinner on. My dinner's cooking in the crock pot.
I had this scheduled for at least a week.
5 weeks, like all the other ones.
Yeah, if anybody can find out what date those papers were filed.
Yeah.
I don't know, Brittany. If anything that can bring down these YouTubers, I'm all for it. Seriously.
Sorry, this is not the way to do it. Yeah, I think there's something really just scummy about it. Like, it just really stinks. Like blue cheese.
Probably because it's probably fake. It's probably not even a real lawsuit.
It's got a blue cheesy smell to it, you know, just really.
Hi, Shorty.
Right.
Hey, it's real.
It's real.
I'm about to vent. Hold on. Give me a minute. Let me put my earbuds in so I can hear. I'm about half deaf. Hold on. Let me take the other hearing aid out. Hold on. Okay, can you
Turn
hear
your,
me now?
if you've got a TV on in the background, Shorty, turn it
Yeah,
off.
let me go. Yeah, let me go. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, you're hearing everything. Ouch. And I got home from the doctors today, and they kind of like, it's been a day, ladies. Anyway, let me vent. I've been paying attention, and I've been watching the streets. And I mean really watching the streets. And I dropped a bug in someone's ear, but they deleted my post, which that's okay, because I think they knew what I knew, and I think they've been paying attention to what I know. But here's the scoop. It's almost Christmas time, and now this lawsuit's out because somebody's being a crybaby, which you know who the FYI is, right? Right?
Yeah.
Have,
Yeah.
have you put the math together? Y'all with me?
Yeah.
So,
No.
okay,
Yeah.
anyway.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, girl, but you do.
I mean, I probably know the person's name, but I don't know, like, because I don't keep up with this shit.
Okay, listen. The crybaby went to court. She got lost in court, right? Right.
Oh, yeah.
She's not supposed to be talking about a certain child, right?
Yeah.
Well, there was an FYI stating up on the lab stating that they was going to seek out revenge, right? Well, I went and put up on this person's wall, look out, pay attention. They're up on TikTok and they're up on the YouTube streak. Well, that message of mine got deleted, but I think she kind of knew what I was talking about. But I was only watching her back because those two are in lawsuits. And believing me, my heart goes out to her because only the fact of it is she's got babies and my heart goes out to her. And she's only have been through hell in a haystack. You know what I'm saying? And it's just,
Who are you talking about?
One of the ladies that's being sued, and it's ridiculous.
Oh, barbecue?
Okay. No. Well, the thing of it is, she's got a lawyer already. She's 10 steps ahead of the
Oh,
game.
are you talking about Granny?
Are you talking about Granny?
No. Okay, Granny hasn't done anything. I paid attention to her, which she.
No, I think this is a money spin. I think this is a money spin, Shorty.
No. What it has to do is because they think, for the simple fact that all of these have went against and they've talked crap and they've all these YouTube channels have spined together, and it's been a coalition that they have tried to all the YouTube channels have come together and they have spired against and they've tried to do something in a correlation between the Sebastian and all them. Are you with me now with the family?
Yeah, but this is a RICO act that they're filing under. There has to be something bigger than just these small YouTubers. Like, it's all together. A RICO act is so serious that P. Diddy is being.
Yeah, but if you go watch the lab, I promise you'll get to what the concept that I'm saying.
Yeah, but
it isn't a threat. It isn't a money laundry. It has to do over because they don't want them saying anyone's name or anyone's being threatened. They think that all these YouTube channels that has mentioned Sebastian's name. No one has mentioned Sebastian's name. No one has threatened this family. No one has inspired Seth. No one has threatened Seth. No one has inspired Steph. No one has done anything. And Krabby Bat over there that lost in court, that's not supposed to be mentioning his name whatsoever, has done all of this. Are you with me now?
Yeah, but here's the thing. If this lawsuit's true, it's true. It's
true.
It's under a RICO, so it has to be something to do with racketeering. I just read off the thing. So, I mean, if it's true and stuff, it has to be something serious enough to be charged under a RICO act or filed under.
Yeah, I can't see them getting it passed as RICO. Honestly,
but what I'm telling you is, it's Wait
a minute. Let's back up. Who said it was under a RICO act?
Dave. Well, if you go and you watch the lab, it is under It's they have to now file all of these to the people's door. They have to be served now and stuff.
Yeah, I know, but
Okay.
is there any paperwork whatsoever that was shown that said anything about it?
Yes, there was 88 pages. Yes.
Under a RICO Act, though.
It's what do you call
they
it?
listed all those other creators, Shorty. So they're gonna go after all those other creators and say they're
they're gonna have to go after all of the creators, and they're gonna have to give them their proper papers.
Yeah,
and one of them already has a lawyer.
Yeah, Barbecue does. She's already countersuing them.
Yes, she's going to countersue it once she gets her papers.
She's already but she's already countersuing them. She's already got a lawyer.
Right, because it has to do with the billboards, and she's already got her receipts. Everybody, the ones that was in with the billboards, they've got their receipts. They got their proof.
You know what's going on, right?
What?
This all started because of those blip boards.
Yeah.
Well, there's only 2 of them that's involved in the billboards, and they've got their receipts. I've seen the receipts. 100% legit.
Do you know what's interesting? What I found the other day, and I can prove it, I've got receipts. Duchess is still collecting on those billboards.
Yeah.
And I have the receipts.
Yeah, there's only 2 of them that has the receipts, and it's legit 100%. And you know me, I would not come out here and tell you guys this.
Until I see actual proof it's under a RICO Act, I don't believe that they'll be able to file it under a RICO Act. I mean, honest to God, because the RICO Act is so.
But you know what it's all about, though, don't you?
You can.
You know what it's all over, though. They just want to try to shut this down.
No.
Because of the simple fact.
No, they want to screen the creators that are going to cover Sebastian's case. Certain creators and other ones they want to shut up.
But the thing of it is no one's doing anything wrong except one creator. There's only one creator, and they're trying to shut these other people down, and they're not doing anything wrong. And I will stand to the highest mountain, and I'll tell the truth. You know, it's like a hit or miss. Right is right, and wrong is wrong. Those other creators aren't doing anything wrong, and they know that. And now that they got to prove this.
In my opinion, this should have been done in the Summer Wells case.
Yeah.
Well, yes, ma'am.
But, Donna Candace just didn't have the means to do it. Like, they really didn't.
Donna Candace didn't have the money to sue these people.
But
right. And the thing of it is I've always been one of the ones it's a hit and miss situation. Like, okay, I was always taught right is right and wrong is wrong. Right. And if you're going to hit me with if you're going to shoot me with a paintball, please hit me. Or if I got a paintball, I'm going to hit you back. You know what I'm saying? It's a hit and miss. And anytime that I've paintballs. Huh?
Sorry.
I know. But the thing of it is what the whole civil thing of it is what upsets me is there's honest people out here in this world. And there are legit, some of these channels, and I'm going to be honest with you, the couple ones that I am talking about, they have been honest. And there's one that my heart goes out to a couple of them. They have been honest. They've not done anything wrong. And it upsets me that they have shown their receipts and they've not done anything wrong. They have been 100% legit and they've not done anything wrong. And I have sat back and I have even though I've had migraines and I've had wash rags on my head, yeah, I vomit, so there's not been no end, but I have paid attention and they have been honestly truthful. But the one that, if you notice, the ones that screaming the loudest has been in court and they have been lying and they've caught them lying. Oh, well, the sign got on the pole, but I didn't do it. But, oh, we caught you on video doing it. Hello.
Well, but think about it. What does Betty need at the moment more than anything? She needs money, right?
Yes, ma'am. And that's that's the whole point that I've been trying to get across. You know, like, hey, they're only doing this because they know that she's got 3 attorneys to pay. Not only hers, but she's got 2 other attorneys she's got to pay. If anyone's been paying attention,
they've just started the wheels of YouTube churning big time today. So,
yes,
all these creators
and they
are
just
making money.
Right, and they just made a video last week stating, "Oh, there's going to be more coming out, but we can't state of what it is." Bada boom, bada bing.
Yeah,
Here's
remember
this
Betty told her
lawsuit.
subs to be ready because they're going to need financial support soon?
Yes. And this lawsuit just came out.
I don't think anybody should be making money off of any missing cases.
No, I mean, it's disgusting. I think Sebastian's been lost in all this. It's gross. Like, that's what it makes me sick.
You can make money off of YouTube by just getting paid by YouTube, not any of the extra bullshit. You know what I mean?
To do this under a missing child's case, though, is foul.
It's
just foul.
Right. And then supposedly it got slipped up that she couldn't make it to the Leilani case today. Yeah, imagine that.
Betty is the biggest blankety blank.
I mean, come on. But there's other people out here that's actually living an honest life and is doing this right is right. And I've always been one of them people that if you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wrong. And if you're doing BS behind the scenes, come on.
Wait, why do you guys keep saying Sebastian Shawn?
Well, dog called Seth Shawn, and he called Sebastian Nicholas. Remember, he didn't remember either.
Yeah, I know. And he was up there dogging people and that and everything, and he had no right. He was talking about creators and that's some BS. And he called. Yeah, he wound up calling the kid the wrong name. I mean, come on. Why didn't someone say something about him calling him?
I think that was a PR stunt, to be honest. But I honestly think that. I don't know. I think
there's a lot of BS going on behind the scene, and it's just not right. And guess what? You remember the dog handler that everyone said that was fake? Girl, she's up in there too.
She's in the filing.
Yes, she's in the filing. She is.
It makes me think that they're going to try and make some kind of motion picture.
And everyone said that she was a fakey, dakey. Girl, she's up in there.
She is fake.
Yeah, but she is fake. She's not one of her dogs was under a year old, and the other one was retired. She's not a dog handler. She runs a media company. Like she made.
Well, she's got dogs, but apparently that. I'm assuming this is just allegedly, and I'm gonna throw allegedly out there as far as I can throw it and spin it. Allegedly, quote. Apparently, she's training the dogs, but now I don't know if quote she was out there that day when all that Sebastian stuff went down. So I say allegedly. I don't know if anyone's got earbuds on, but if I just blew your eardrum, forgive me because I got headbuds in too. So please forgive me. Allegedly. I'm going to make sure I get that out there as far as I can because no one can say, well, Shorty said this, Shorty. No. Y'all get up on this channel right here and I got proof. Allegedly. Did I say that enough?
Yeah.
I said it enough.
Roxy, who's DB? Oh, Dog the Bounty Hunter?
Darling Brittaby? DB is Darling Brittaby.
Don't forget don't forget his feathers. Look, I just want what's fair is fair and what's right is right, ladies. That's all I want. That's why I really come to vent. Plus, I missed you guys, and I've been dealing with a lot with the doctors, and it's just been one of those days. You know where, like, you're just kind of, like, out of character, and you just need to say something, and you got so much on your chest, and it's so heavy, and you don't know who to talk to. So I come to find you, ladies.
I get in trouble for that.
I don't. But I just wanted to come and let you guys know that this is just off the chain. And my heart goes out, like I said, to a couple of the ladies. And Christmas time is coming up. And there's people that's got children. And I would like to hope that those children get Christmas. Because if not,
Christmas.
There's going to be, take
a long time.
I know, but it's just a simple fact that, you know, that these parents are already struggling as it is, dealing with lawsuits as it is. and they're already
Or
struggling as it is.
like Granny said, I've got nothing to take. Like, you know, I mean, they can garnish your YouTube. That's about it. Take your channel. What else are they going to do? You know.
Here's my theory. Why should they make money off of Seth and Katie's missing son?
Well, I understand that, but what I'm saying is, if they're doing other topic and they're not doing it off, I mean, some of these other channels, they're not even talking about Sebastian or whatever. So, do you see what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but I mean, the ones that have been talking about Sebastian, you know, they should have been putting some of that money back that they were making off that case for their kids' Christmas. I'm sorry. I just don't like any of these.
Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying that there are some legit that hasn't even mentioned, you know, his name or whatever else. And then see, another thing is, you know, Seth has gone to some of these channels and he's talked to them. So how can he, you know, he's never been threatened. He's never been harassed. He's gone to these people's channel and has reached out. So how can that be, you know?
Yeah, but there's been a lot of channels that have really, 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 really put the shit down on Seth. They were blaming him, saying he was the one responsible. They're still saying it.
Yeah, I don't
like Seth any more than anybody else. I don't like any of them.
Here's the way it is. It's been a he said, she said, they said, the cow jumped over the moon is the way I feel. And it's been a back and forth. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't heard anything out of the other side. I mean, they have, when their lawyers told them to shut up, they shut it down. And I haven't heard no more.
I don't like Seth. I don't like Chris or Katie. I think it's all shady.
But the antagonizer has been Mr. Baldy, and y'all can read it. Yeah, and he's been pushing the other person out there to those other two to go out there and run their mouths. Oh, I got
Do you know what lawsuits Tony's been in? Like, he's been sued so many times. He's been bankrupt.
Allegedly, that's why I said Mr. Baldy going out there and here's the two to going out there and do the talking. And there's a receipt, and he gave someone a cash app to go out there and start talking, and there is a receipt of that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, well, I think anyone that is trying to control Sebastian's face and name being put out there. I
mean, that would be like if one of you ladies sent me $100, allegedly. Let's just say, okay, one of you ladies sent me $100, allegedly, and said, "Hey, shorty, here, go run your mouth." I'd be like, are you serious?
That's what Betty's doing. Betty's being paid to do all this shit, you guys.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
They did this in the Summer Wells case. They were all being paid.
Mm-hmm. And to me, that's gross. That is downright out filthy, dirty wrong. Yeah, I've been watching 3 different cases. I've been watching the Leilani and the Richard Allen case and the suitcase case. I'm watching them all 3. Thank God that everybody's like, how do you do that? Well, it's called high functioning. You just got to pay attention.
Yeah, it's why I don't know. I don't like getting into this. It's caused me a lot of issues with these YouTubers shit. You know what I mean? Like, these people are all evil. I don't like any of them. I wish YouTube would do something about this money-making shit.
Well, I think after everything gets situated and fixed, I think there's going to be a lot of things that's going to be what you can say and what you can't say on here, you know? You know?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, eventually there's going to be what you can say and what you can't say. Seriously.
Yeah, well, to an extent,
well, that's how kind of
true. I think it should be to an extent.
Yeah.
Because I know
needs to be a limit on what they can say about a minor.
How about we just don't do minor cases? How about nobody does them? I think that would be the best.
Well, they did state, you know, in the Summer Wells case that Look how much involvement in the YouTube case, and there's still many of them that still involved in that one, and they're still reporting in that one.
They're still making money off of it.
Yeah.
I think put their missing flyer out, get their face out there, but like any speculation.
I mean, believe you me, I mean, I want just as I mean, I know all three of us and the audience wants just as many as the missing children to come home as the next one. Believe you me. I mean, look at me. I'm a statistic, and I got lucky. No, should I have gotten to come home? I mean, I probably would have gotten. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I mean, look at my statistics. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I could have been. I mean, I got caught up in a vendetta. I got caught up in a situation that. I mean, I could have been. You know, when I got kidnapped and that, who knows where I could have been taken or, you know, dropped off and left for God knows what. Or what if the next person would have took me and been like, okay, well, this is in end of your road.
Well, let me ask you a question, Shorty, since you have been in this situation, even though you were young at the time.
Right.
But let me ask you, how would you honestly, do you think you would feel if you found out back then, if YouTube and stuff was around back then, and now that you're an adult, that people made money off of you being missing?
Oh my God, to be honest with you, I probably would have flipped and lost my mind.
Exactly.
To be honest,
blamed all your family members without any
all
proof.
Your family, your neighbors.
To be honest, I just got goosebumps. You guys just gave me goosebumps. Honestly, I really, oh my. Y'all just gave me goosebumps asking me something like that.
Put it into perspective, eh? Like, it gets so blown out of perspective, and this is what they're doing.
That's just like when I lost my loved ones and that, you know, I didn't come to YouTube. I didn't because I already knew what they had already done to some of these cases. Does that make any legit sense? I mean, neither one of you guys knew that I was dealing with a situation with my... You know what I'm saying? And I came to you guys and talked to you guys about, did I go into another channel? Did you guys make money off my situations that I was going through? No, you didn't. Did it leak out to any other channels? No, it didn't. It stayed right there. Am I right or am I incorrect?
Yeah.
You know,
I don't tell people anything.
So. No, but what I'm saying is I got lucky, you know, on my loved ones that it didn't link out to somewhere else. I mean, I took, you know what I'm saying? I was taking a big... You know what I'm saying? I mean, because there could have been...
Shorty, just imagine. Back then, let's say that all happened to you and the YouTube was around and everything. And just imagine you find out that, let's say, Benny Keys got a $400,000 home off of you being missing.
Oh my God.
Tiffany Marie got a vacation in Bali or whatever the hell she used her money for. Because you were missing. Your that frightening situation, that life or death situation that you're in, somebody was sitting there without a care to the world for them except for cashing in on the shit that you went through. And your parents...
And y'all giving me goosebumps. Just, I mean, legit, if you guys could see the picture right now, the hair on the back of my neck and my arms is just standing straight up. Because, I mean, no one understands what it's like when you go missing or you actually, you know, have a loved one to go missing unless you're in those situations and you're out there and you're walking and you're looking and you're going through these types of situations. And, you know, like I said, I mean, you guys could have been like, you know, you could have covered the story every night. Well, you know, she's going through this and she's going through that. And it's like, you know, we never did talk behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? We didn't do any of that.
Right.
And it's
I don't
like...
make money off of YouTube. I won't make money off of YouTube.
Right,
I don't
right.
want.
I'm just saying what it,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, what if the scenario and you would have talked about it, it wouldn't have been long till it would have been linked all over, and then there it would have been, oh well, she's talking about, her loved ones, and she's out there and she's not giving up. Is this woman ever gonna stop? No. And I wouldn't have never stopped. I would have been like, someone's gonna have to take this child a drink, something to eat, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, but I mean, I get your point in that. But no, I would have been devastated if I would have, found out, now that I'm older, if someone allegedly or quote, someone would have made money off me when I was missing. That would have just.
When you have wanted the opportunity to have told your story the way it actually happened.
Well, yeah, I mean, I still don't know everything, but yeah, I would have loved to come out, eventually and been like, look, YouTubers, that's not the way it was. This is how it went down. This is what I know and this is what I don't know. But, I didn't appreciate it the way, Ernie was trying to demolish me and to downsize me and to make me feel like I was a piece of shit at that time. He's like, no, you're just trying to steal someone else's story. I'm like, whoa, buddy, pump the brakes, because that's not how it happened. And then when I got witnesses, on the panel with me, he's like, you guys are all lying. What? I mean, my own sister was in another state. And, I'm here finding out the information because at the time I still hadn't even met her. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't even met her yet. And, she's telling us this, bits and pieces, what she can tell, because, she's waiting for me to, come out there. We set a date, blah, blah, blah. And I wound up going out there, a couple months later. And, I wound up meeting the family. And you got to understand, I'd only talked to her on the phone at that time when I found out from the ancestry.com within 13 weeks. And then I go out there a couple of months later. I didn't know Adam. I didn't know Eve. I didn't know Joe, Blow, Nicholas, Boo Boo, Cuckoo, Kaniki, Bajiki. I'm just making up names here. I didn't know anyone. And you got to understand, I'm like, anxiety, and I got goosebumps. I'm thinking, who are these people? What if I get kidnapped again? What if they die? You know what I'm saying? You're thinking all these ultimate things running through your head, and all you've thought is your whole life, man. They just found my family. Wait a minute, is this my real family? Are they bullshitting me? Ancestry said that this is your real family. What if they're not your family? What if they are? What if what I'm saying? You got all this crap running through your head, but you're also talking to your counselor and you're like, hey, they just found Boo Boo. Is this really true or is this not true? And then me and you had a talk and you're like, okay, this is going on, that's going on. And I hadn't told you nothing. And you're revealing this and that and this and that. And I'm like, hold up. Shut the front door, bolt it, put 10 screws in it. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. And like, it's just like, what the hell? I feel like a porcupine. I'm ready to stick all my thorns into everyone because, everyone's coming at me. Well, the dates aren't matching. It's like, well, why aren't the dates matching? If they looked for me for 27 years, Dad was my sperm donor, and my grandpa was a cop. How much more am I supposed to know? My mom died, and you see what I'm saying? My sister can only tell me what she knows. All the players are dead. The judge is dead. The lady that signed the paper, she's dead. All the players that were involved are deceased. They're gone. And then what players are still here? They're like 70 and 80 years old. Do you honestly think they're going to remember back then? Hell no. Oh, FYI, the last time I talked to you, my dad's up and moved again. He got wind that I wanted to talk to him and he moved.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, so I might as well just take what information I know and just take it for the grain of salt and just hang it up by the toes. That it was just a vendetta and just leave it what it is.
Yep. Sometimes you just gotta let sleeping dogs lie.
Yeah.
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 We're gonna look at the chart of where the sheriff shot the judge.
Oh, is that what y'all are on?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's what we're supposed to be doing. Yeah.
I'm so sorry I bust in on you, but I just wanted. No, but I just figured I'd give you the guys the FYI. The I can't even talk tonight. But the YouTube streets are going to get a little heavy, a little crazy here lately. So if you start to hear some unusual things, you'll know why.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. We know it's buzzing around there. Like you know, it's Christmas. Like, of course they've got to drop something and then all feed off it. Like it is Christmas.
Oh my God.
just don't take it too seriously yet until like you really, because all these creators that are running with it are the ones that all want to make money, because everything's been slow and quiet, and then Sebastian's case went quiet. Like it's almost like it could be just they could be just creating drama for content. So don't get too wound up about it.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not wound up about it. It's just I've seen the 88 pages and I'm thinking, oh my God. It's like, oh my God, Becky. It's like that song, like that rap song, like, oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. It's like one of them rap stars. You know me. I gotta have something with shits and giggles. You know me. But when I saw that, and then I went and saw something else, and then I went up and looked at the public records, and I seen 88 pages, and I'm like, I am not about to sit here and read no 88 pages. No, I'm done. No.
Yeah, and like, I mean, a lot of it's just ridiculous. A lot of what they've filed is ridiculous.
But look who it's coming from.
Yeah, I know. They're just they're just scumbags.
I mean, you guys already know. I know what's what and that, but I just don't want to see some innocent people that I know that don't really deserve it, if that makes any legit sense. I mean, there's some that, try to get their cake and toppings, and they think they're all that, and two flips a whip and a chip. You know my saying, girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl.
Oh, you keep up the good work, shorty.
Oh, I will. I just get tired of these doctors and these migraines, and I just figured I'd kind of like lay low, and y'all already know this chick here lays low. And when I get these migraines, I really like lay low.
Oh no, that feels like I had one of those the other day, and it was like
they will kick your buttocks, girl.
It's horrible.
Yes, my heart goes out to you, and hugs and prayers to each and every one of you ladies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Same to you, hon. And I hope that go and do some more spying, find out what's going on in the tubes. I'm sure the tubes are lit up right about now. Everyone's gone live, so there's plenty to go watch. Go do some spying. Go hide in some bushes, because they'll block you. They won't let you have your say. None of those channels will let you have your say.
No.
Because they have to cleanse the chat. They want it all to run to their narrative. So,
girl. Things have been things got lit up
some troll
today.
Accounts and off you go with yourself there, gal.
Yeah. You already know me. I don't do all that trolling stuff. I just sit back and just watch.
You don't troll.
I just sit back
you're
and watch.
missing all the fun.
I know. Yeah, you already know me. I got one hand. By the time I were to try to type and all that, they done have me blocked. We'll see you.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like, if you're in a chat where they won't let you have, like, they'll block you for just, like, saying your opinion, and it's not even,
there's some
like,
out there you just
they're
cannot
not worth
state your
being.
opinion. And you know me, I got a bad habit of
Not worth
kicking in
being
doors, and a lot of times it's like, damn.
Yeah, but it's not. I mean, if they're not even going to let you have your opinion, as long as you're being respectful, like, then they're not. You don't give them a view.
Yeah,
they're not even worth
that. Go in
Right.
incognito. You can't chat, but go incognito if you have to watch them. Don't give them a view.
Yeah, especially the channels you don't like Betty and that. If you want to watch that, or wait for someone to review it.
Oh, I don't watch that old Betty bitch.
I'm not even subbed to her, man. I don't give her any views. Nothing. Not a damn thing.
Oh, she's got, from what I understand, she's got her thing to where now you can't even click on her shit unless you buy a subscription. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good luck to her.
That's what I've heard through the grapevine.
I think her subscribers are really sick of giving her money, like, to be quite honest.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too. She's been losing subscriptions and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
I think they're getting sick of her.
Yeah, she's pushing shit uphill. Like, seriously, she's not that likable. Why would people want to give her all their hard-earned money? Like,
yeah.
Why do they want to? Anybody want to give? Never mind. I'm not even going down that road.
I wouldn't even give her a nickel.
Right, we're going to get back on track and do our astrology.
Yes, you ladies get back on track, and all the ones in the chat, and like I said, it's just crazy.
Raise your hands.
All the good ones there in chat, because I'm sure they all probably know me.
In the air, but
Put your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care, and flip your hair back and say, "Yeah, oh yeah." Y'all know I'm about crazy anyway. I'm allowed to be crazy. I've earned that title. It comes naturally, damn it. Y'all knew y'all needed me over here to entertain you ladies. Now, damn it, y'all knew it.
Thanks, Shorty.
Y'all knew y'all needed me to come over here to entertain you.
Well, you take care of yourself.
Well, shoot, girl, I'm taking care of myself. I just get tired of these doctors. I had to go today, and they're wanting to fiddle-diddle with this arm, and I don't know. They're back to the drawing board with this arm, and I just don't want to leave me alone. And I seen a new lady today. It wasn't my regular doctor, and he started fiddle-diddling with wanting to talk about this arm, and I just kind of said, "Can we, plead the fifth?" She's like, "No, not really." And I'm like, "Oh, girl, what did I just walk into?" So, you know what that turned in, right, ladies? Yeah. I walked into the Wicked Witch of the West. Let's just say, oh my God, yeah. So I just was glad that was over. And I got home about dinner, and I've been up since 8-ish this morning. It's like, are you serious right now? Yeah. It's been one of those days. It's like I dread going to the doctors, but I was so glad to get home. When I seen the house, I'm like, I'm home. Oh yeah, let's party. Yeah. So I was so everly when I seen the house. The driver looked at me. He said, "What's wrong with you?" And I said, "Oh, because I took transportation today." And I started I'm so excited to be home. He goes, "You act like you ain't never seen you home." I said, "Look, sir, if you've been gone as long as I have, you will be excited to be home too." He said, "You ready to party?"
You enjoy being home.
Oh, I will. All right, you ladies, have a good time. Be sweet. Everyone in the chat. Howdy.
Take care.
Catch you guys on the flippy side. Love you all. Sweet hugs. And I'll catch you guys with some other juicy gossip the next time. Love ya.
Okay.
Good night, Shorty.
Thanks, Shorty.
Good night. Bye.
Good night.
Love y'all.
Love ya. Right, so does anybody know about this case? Because I tried to do some research on it, and there's really not a lot out there.
Toxic, Jesus Christ.
Hey, get back on topic. I'm telling you.
On topic. Did you hear me on topic?
See,
Yeah.
look, she thinks I'm stoned. I'm not.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
No, I just went back there behind the car and put my mouth up to the exhaust pipe for a few minutes.
Yeah. That's good. Bit of carbon monoxide.
Yeah. Some carbo. You need some carbo for the night.
I need some carbs. Your blood sugar's low. Oh, damn.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
You can't make this shit up. Right. What a crazy afternoon. Okay.
There hasn't been a lot, but I wanted to check out the astrology part on this because I wanted to find out, you know, if we could see what's going on, why the sheriff shot the judge.
Yeah,
because
Brittany.
rumors were going around that it was he had the daughter's phone number. The judge had the daughter's phone number saved in his phone, but that's not true.
Programmed. Well, actually, I watched one of the most recent things on one of the legit court channels, and they are saying that her number was programmed into his phone. So I don't know, but this is
Vinnie Politonin or whatever said that they've come out now with 2 people close to an investigation and said that no, what had happened was the sheriff had asked to borrow the judge's phone, and the sheriff dialed his daughter's phone number into the phone. The number wasn't saved into the phone.
Yeah. I really haven't followed this case at all. So
so now we're all confused.
Nobody really knows. There's a lot of rumors. Yeah, there is a lot of rumors. Okay, so apparently the sheriff and the judge had just been out for lunch that day before this happened, and then he said, "Oh, there was some problem." And he's like, "Do you want to take it to the chambers?" And that's what happened. But
now
the sheriff is trying to get. Sorry.
The sheriff was texting his secretary at the time, and she turned over all of her phone records to the cops. So,
okay.
So she knew there was something. She knew
they're trying to indict him on first degree, and I think it was first degree because man, like that was like, you know, it wasn't just like a crime. They're trying to say it was a crime of passion or something. Like, no, it was pretty cold blooded what he did. But anyway, let's look at the chart and see, because we have no idea. So the chart might tell us more.
The chart always tells us more.
I'm sure Sway will be able to tell us all about it.
Hold on, let me get it.
I think it has to do with all the other stuff going on there, and maybe some blackmail or something. Yeah.
Well, he did say that.
Yeah, I mean,
when he was arrested, he did say that they were trying to kidnap his daughter and his wife.
Yeah. Sounds like some kind of small town corruption. It was what was it? What county was it? Leetcher County or something like that. In Kentucky, is it? Yeah. But yeah, I think you see a lot of it in these sort of small towns where, you know, these sheriffs and judges and like they're all, you know, it's a tight knit sort of like thing. Yeah, Leetcher County, that's right. Yeah. Have you got it, Sway?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So the ascendant to this sign, or for this, they said it was right before 3 p.m. on September 19th. So, I have the ascendant sign is at 1 degree of Capricorn. 1 degree is Aries. Aries is a police officer. Capricorn would be a sheriff. So the ascendant sign is for the sheriff. which doesn't make sense to me. Hold on. Why would the sheriff be the ascendant when he was... Should be the judge as the victim. That's crazy. But if we do that, the ruler is Saturn, and Saturn's in Pisces, and that still doesn't... So they're saying... So this chart is saying that it's actually the sheriff that would be the...
Well,
That's
maybe
crazy.
there is some truth to behind the... I don't know.
So if we do it that way, then the sheriff is the... Well, it has to be, because that's what it means, sheriff and the ascendants. Okay, so the ruler is Saturn. Saturn sits in the second house of property or possessions, money, in the sign of Pisces.
Money.
Pisces is blackmail. Pisces is espionage. Pisces is kidnapping. So the judge...
Blackmail.
Money, blackmail, kidnapping. The co-ruler of the second house... The co-ruler of the second house is Jupiter. Jupiter is a judge in the sixth house, meaning he was a judge. That was his daily job as a judge. Holy shit. So this chart is right. So the guy... not the judge. The chart's right about the sheriff. So the sheriff is the actual... Sheriff's the one that's the victim.
Yeah, well, he seems pretty confident. Like, they reckon they're going to indict him. They're trying to indict him for first degree, but I don't know if it's going to work out that way.
So then if we go over here to the seventh house for the perpetrator, it's at 1 degree of Cancer. Again, Aries, which would be the aggressor or somebody like on the... of Cancer. So that's somebody that's in the public moon. Where's the moon? Sign of Aries. In the third house. So the judge... Okay, so the judge was shot because Mars sits in his first house, meaning shot. In a public place, in the stomach. Third degree, or third house, is a hallway, or in this case, like the judge's chamber. Mars means that it was a police officer that shot him. 10th house is the reputation of the judge. It's in the sign of Libra, which is law. That's what a judge does. No, yeah. So that's his fourth house.
Well, they both do.
Yeah. But it's Venus sits there, which is money.
Yeah. I'm just feeding my cat. Sorry. Are you hungry? Are you? Yes. Okay. Hang on. Sorry.
You guys, this is. So if we look at the 12th house of enemies, unknown enemies, it's in the sign of Sagittarius, which represents the 9th house, and the 9th house is judges. So the enemy of the sheriff is the judge. So basically, The judge was blackmailing, threatening, kidnapping. I wonder, though, why would they threaten to kidnap his family, though? See, this charge flipped. It should be the other way around since the sheriff shot him.
I've just spilled cat food all over my floor. Right. I'm just going to sweep this up for a minute.
Pluto sits in the first house of the sheriff. Pluto rules the 11th house. So the 11th house would be like social media, the people you hang out with, social groups. So they were after him. I wonder if he was part of some kind of oh shit, what do they call it? Fraternal order of
Order of what?
What's the secret society? The
Freemasons.
Freemasons.
Yeah.
I wonder if he was part of the Freemasons, if this is what's going on, because
I hate how everyone always puts it on the Freemasons.
oh, you just do that because your grandpa was a Freemason.
Who was the Grand Poobah?
We don't know really what goes on in a Freemason thingy, though.
No, but it does tend to run in those, like those sort of people.
Yeah.
In those towns, it's always like it'd be the judges and the sheriffs and there could be some involvement with that, but in New Zealand it's not like that. Right.
Well, we don't know. We don't know for sure.
Well, I can tell you my grandfather wasn't a shady man, so.
Well, that you know of. I'm just kidding.
It's all just secret handshakes and shit,
Oh, it's a lot more. I spy on them. I'm kidding. I do not spy on them. I do not troll them. I do not spy on them. I do not have anything to do with them. That was a joke.
Poobah. Just like our series, yeah. Yeah, they do. They get a bad run, Brittaby. They do. Brittaby is it's so I don't know. It just doesn't flow off my tongue. Brittaby.
Yeah,
I need to try and change the way I say it.
Yeah, Brittaby is hard for me to say.
DB.
Oh no, she's the next Gonzo muse. She's the DB Cooper.
Yeah, you're the next DB Cooper. Yeah, you watch out, real Gonzo's coming for you.
The real fucking
I can't believe he put on his profile, I am DB Cooper. What a dork. I definitely don't want to be a Brittany right now. Yeah, that is true. That is true.
That's true. Well, how about we just spell it different? Like
Britby. No, I don't know. So what do you think? It's some kind of corruption, internal corruption?
Yeah, I think there was something I don't know. I'm getting some sense of homosexual activity here.
Oh shit.
I'm not even kidding.
You're really right.
I'm not even
I
kidding.
wouldn't be surprised. Maybe they're getting all jealous, but there's some secret relationships going on there.
The 5th house of the chart has Uranus sitting in there in the sign of Taurus. As soon as I saw that, it made me think of P. Diddy, and I'm not even joking. Like there's
Yeah.
something really like I don't know. There's Uranus or Aquarius rules the second house of the chart, and the ruler is Uranus, sits in the fifth house. That's money for sex, and Uranus is homosexual activity. So it makes me wonder.
Yeah, I mean that it might all be part of it, you know. Who knows?
Maybe he propositioned the sheriff, and the sheriff's like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, he got really offended. Maybe. I mean, you never know.
Yeah, that's true. There wasn't there? Yeah, that's true. There was. Well, then it wouldn't be a stretch to think that there could have been some homosexual deals going down too. I mean,
they were
say
having sex in the judge's chamber. Is she for real? Is that true?
Yes,
they were.
True. Yeah.
Who was having sex?
The sheriff was involved in a lawsuit because one of his deputies got caught having sex in the judge's chambers. And they were taking money in exchange for sexual favors and giving them deals.
Oh. Weird. Some shady stuff going on.
No the judge had to have known, because they wouldn't have been able to be in that sheriff's or that judge's chambers without that sheriff, or God damn it, without the judge knowing.
Brittany just said, I think the judge was trying to put it more on the sheriff. I when I first read it, I think the judge was trying to put it in the sheriff. Sorry.
I think it could have been.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Because that's what it read out to.
I think maybe he offered to gap his sphincter.
Maybe he was blackmailing him too, or something.
Yeah, there's definitely blackmail involved.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get a P. Diddy vibe here, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting to see what comes out of the indictment, or if, what happens there.
I mean, we've known for a long time that they use sex and videotapes and stuff like that for blackmailing people.
Yeah. And everything was recorded, and that was all on video in that judge's chambers as well. So he might have had blackmail videos. Oh, damn, he was pulling a P, Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And the judge took justice into his own hands and just went, I am the law.
Now give me money and I'll keep these tapes hidden.
Yep. Far agrees.
So he was channeling P. Diddy.
Hey, I mean, P. Diddy's net goes far and wide. I'm sure there's people in Kentucky that are involved as well. It's so crazy every day. There's like more and more people. Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein too.
Well, he was the law, and I don't know if the law won, but.
Well, I don't know that he was actually involved. I think he was being blackmailed. But I think I don't think he was involved in the sex part of it. I think maybe they propositioned him, or maybe the judge made a comment like, well, blah, blah, blah. Why don't we just use your daughter, have your daughter. I can get your daughter on these tapes.
Oh, God.
And
he might have just seen red and then because I mean, it could have been a crime of passion, like something just triggers you like that. But I mean, it was pretty, I don't know. Watching the video was pretty shocking. But that guy, he didn't flinch, man. That sheriff did not flinch. He was he didn't even stop to think about it. He knew what he was going to do, and he did it.
I'm really surprised we didn't see old Ernie pull up with his sheriff badge and try to arrest him.
Well, I think Ernie's involved, actually. You know, come on. Ernie is from Kentucky, and he is a colonel, so he must be in the
badge.
In the Freemasons. Yeah, he's Colonel Sanders.
And he
the
carries
judge and the
gun.
sheriff were friends too. Yeah, because the judge and the sheriff went out for lunch earlier that day. So when I heard that, I was like, whoa, I didn't even know. I really have paid no attention to this case whatsoever, but it'll be interesting to find out what happens. He's a little busy at the moment.
Yeah, playing Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh, he might be working from the inside out. Who knows? You know, Ernie's got he's a super soldier. He's got a chip in his ear, and he's still communicating even though he's inside.
Remember how he was telling everybody that he was a prison guard when it turned out he was actually only a guard for a insane asylum.
Mental health. No, I don't remember that one. I mean, he's been everything though. There's so many stories about him, you know.
He was telling everybody how he was a prison guard dude in Kentucky, and Benny and them got a hold of somebody that worked there, the thing, and they were laughing. They were like, he didn't work here for the prison. And then so Benny was like, oh, that's interesting. And then so Benny started pulling shit up on the computer, and he supposedly found this thing where Ernie had been actually in the insane asylum during that time.
Oh. Farsi, did the sheriff get a text or something at lunch and left? Something did happen because the judge offered to say, he said to the sheriff, let's take it to my chambers. Well, so I don't know. There was something that happened that triggered him.
Supposedly, the sheriff was texting his secretary back at the sheriff's office at the time of the lunch, they said. And so when they went to talk to her, she turned her phone over and said that blah, 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 this may help your whatever.
But they haven't released what those messages were about. Okay. Oh, it's probably all part of the indictment. Like, it'll all come out, like, or whatever.
But when they arrested him, he said, treat me fairly. And he said that they were trying to kidnap my wife and my daughter.
Holy shit. That it wouldn't surprise me, actually.
See, that's why I would be like, seriously, I never want to work for the government.
Yeah, especially your government. Maybe he was making sure his family.
Yeah, maybe that's why he called the daughter's number.
Well, like you say, it says in the chart that the sheriff was actually the victim in this. So there's got to be something. And I mean, what sets a man off to like just do that? Like, if you mess with my family, then yeah, probably. Maybe he was making sure the word kidnap still gets me. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, for a sheriff to throw his whole career away and do something like that when he knows, I mean.
Didn't he retire the day before all this happened?
No, I think they said he's since stood down from sheriff, and it's like, well,
no, I'm pretty sure they said it happened the day or well, maybe not. Hold on, let me look.
I don't know. See, I don't know any of this. That's why I wanted to do some.
Well, you could have if you hadn't got all doped up. That was a joke.
Just shut up and eat your peanuts.
I don't have no peanuts.
What are you? Whatever you're chewing on.
I'm chewing on nothing.
Cud.
No, I was chewing on my cinnamon sticks.
Okay.
Haven't you ever had Pizza Hut cinnamon sticks?
We don't get cinnamon sticks at Pizza Hut. Well, like churros?
No, they're breadsticks that they put cinnamon and sugar and shit
Sugar
on,
on?
and then you dip
we
them.
don't have those here. Like churros, you can get churros, but I do like churros, but they're just reheated. They're not good. They're chewy as hell. No, all you get here is pizza, pretty much. I was thinking like actual cinnamon stick. Oh, like the whole stick of the cinnamon, cinnamon bark. She's just chewing on her bark. It's funny. That would take some chewing. You'd have nice smelling breath. Brittany said it was afterwards he had to resign.
Okay.
She was thinking
Mullen,
it was
the judge
good.
served as an assistant Commonwealth attorney in Letcher County. He was appointed to the position of the judge of the 47th Judicial District in 2009 by former Governor Steve Beshear. He was formally elected to the position that followed the year election records show, blah, blah, blah. On September 19th, just before 3 p.m., Kentucky State Police received a report of shots fired inside the Letcher County Courthouse, blah, 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 blah. He was arrested at approximately 3 p.m. and booked in the Leslie County Detention Center, an hour's drive away from Letcher County. Okay. Monday, September 30th, Steins announced resignation from the sheriff's post. Okay, so it was afterwards. Well, duh, when you... Oh, yeah, okay, I'm going to still be sheriff and sit in jail because I killed the judge. Dumbasses. Of course he had to resign. Oh, yeah. So then they were all pissed off because they thought that he was still going to get his retirement money.
Yep.
I say if they find out that the judge was blackmailing him, that he should have his his retirement money. Right?
Yeah. I guess so. It's probably the least of his worries at the moment.
Yeah. No,
seriously.
Well, yeah. Well, but for his wife and kids.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, true. And possibly for like a decent lawyer, but
Like,
somebody
was blackmailing my ass, I would be like, no, dude.
Surely they'd have to take the court case out of the like area, right? Like
you would think
it would be.
Yeah,
they wouldn't be able to have it there in Letcher County.
I'm surprised they're even letting the police in that area investigate it.
Yeah, I was surprised too. Like, maybe they're bringing the FBI or something. I don't know.
What? They brought in Ernie? Well, that's the point. That explains it.
Yeah, they're gonna bring in the Super Soldier Squad.
They're gonna bring in Tina the Tooth, and Ernie.
Yep.
She's gonna gnaw her way around the area like a beaver. It's the Kentucky State Police. Yeah, well, there goes the whole investigation. No, I'm kidding. I don't
know. Yeah, state. Yeah, it would have to be because, like, they'd have to try and get to the bottom of what's been going on there. Interesting.
Try to get to the bottom of the sphincter gauging.
Yeah. It's craziness. All this corruption and racketeering and,
I'd quit. I'd quit. If I was working in that place and a freaking shooting went down, I'd quit. I'd be like, fuck this. I'm quitting.
Yeah.
You fucks are too fucking corrupt. Well, first of all, I couldn't handle being in there. If I knew it was corrupt, I couldn't handle it. I would, get the fuck out of there.
Yep.
Any more that I can read from the chart? Yeah, let's go see if he's got a bent penis. that was a joke. That was a joke.
They wouldn't be able to. Political place, no.
Oh yeah, his Pluto was in the first house.
Yeah, that Karen Reid. Yeah, the Karen Reid case. Yeah, they never should have had that. You know, they should have had outsiders doing that. For sure, Brittany. It's probably one
I
of
don't
the
know.
big...
I'm a little. Yeah, I think it has to all do with that lawsuit. Actually, I think it does have to do with that lawsuit and the bribes. You guys, people just don't have access to the judge's chamber. So the judge had to have given them access somehow. And how would they not known that the judge had cameras in there unless he's the one that put them up?
Yeah, same far. I do too.
Oh, yeah.
It's just corruption everywhere.
It's power.
And it's just getting worse and worse. Yeah,
Somebody
it's
gets
power, it's money. Yeah.
You know, it's always
It's
sex,
sad, really.
sex, drugs, and power.
Yeah, and those should be the people that you can trust, you know, like judges and you know, I don't know. They should be upstanding citizens, but they aren't.
Is your Billy
Upstanding
mellowing
members
out?
of the community? Huh?
Is the Billy mellowing out?
Is the what?
Billy mellowing out?
Oh. Yeah, no, it wasn't that bad.
Uh-huh. You're like, like you're gonna fall over. Like you're so tired. Like you're coming down from the...
No, I told you I can only do a couple of hours on this, and then I just like, because my eyes start to hurt. I'll start to fade. I start to fade at about 2 hours. So,
Oh, who else isn't here tonight? MJ.
Well, it's Friday night there, right? It's Saturday here.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. No, I was just thinking, who else isn't here tonight? It was Rowdy and MJ, because we hadn't talked about Uranus, and MJ loves talking about Uranus.
Yep, she does.
Well, I guess, guys, we got Party Pooper up here on the panel with us. Set, yeah.
You got nice weather for us? We had a nice day here today. Still cold in the mornings and cold at night though. Like it's, you know, like, are you getting snow there yet? Like not where you are, but I know there was snow forecast for certain parts.
Who's Tyree
I didn't
Nichols?
like the outcome in the Ty Nichols case in Memphis, but I guess the family was okay with it. Tyree? I don't even know that case. It was chilly here this week. Oh, it was? Yeah, we have nice days, but it's still cold in the morning. It's still, you know, it's sort of like 2, 3 in the morning, you start to feel it. Like you wake up and you go, ooh, still cold. He was the guy the cops beat up and killed.
Shit, there's so many of them, I can't even keep up with them.
Yeah. I got beat up by a couple of cops. It's okay today, last day of our show.
What?
What?
You got beat up by a couple of cops?
Yeah.
When?
When I was like 17. Was my first charge ever. Was assaulting a police officer because I smacked him in the nose.
Oh. Damn.
And I kicked his car door. In.
we got a felon up here.
Oh, no, it was 2 male officers, and they came to a domestic situation and then started calling me really nasty, horrible things. So he copped one in the nose for that. But
Yeah,
just, you know, like, that's why I don't have much respect for the cops at all. Like, they pulled him over for nothing, and they beat him up after he ran because he was scared. He was black. Block away from his mum's house. Yeah, there's some really, really gross ones out there, man. These 2 young male officers called me every name under the sun, and like, and then so I smacked one of them in the nose, and then they both like. But yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, my son.
I think I do remember that case. Sorry. He was a young black guy, right, Brittany? Sorry. What was that, Sway?
Oh, I was just gonna say my son's been watching a lot of those stupid shows, YouTube shows, where they tell you that you don't have to, if a police officer pulls you over, you don't have to show them your license or tell them who you are. And so he's always like, I don't have to tell him anything. And I'm like, you better tell them. If they ask you, you tell them. I said, you don't want to get fucking tased or shot because you refuse to tell them. Oh. That's awful.
Yeah, that's horrible. I do remember that. It was a while ago, though. So what happened? The outcome? They pulled him out. Okay, so now we're going back. I don't know the outcome. So what actually was the outcome? Like, did the cops get done for it? He was in a coma in the hospital for a few days after, and then he passed. Oh. Yep. There was that other lady. Remember, there was that lady inside, and she was having, I think she was having a bit of a mental break or something, and the cops went in, and she was doing something, and she was going, I rebuke you, and then they shot her, like, for no reason. They were charged and convicted, but not for much.
Do you guys remember a couple years ago, I think it was in Philadelphia, a mother called the cops on her, I think he had schizophrenia, but for some reason, it was her son, but he was older, like in his late 30s or something. And sometimes, you know how schizophrenics and stuff like that, they don't always take their medicine and stuff. And I think he had not taken his medicine, but he was, being hard to control. She was older, elderly, and so she couldn't control him. And he was being loud and obnoxious. But anyway, the cops got to her house, and the son was sitting out there on the porch, and he had spoons in his hands, and he plays the spoons, and he was playing those spoons, and the cops thought it was like they told him to put the spoons down, but that was the only thing that usually brought that guy down from his anxiety and shit, that the son. And so he was sitting there just playing the spoons, and the mother kept telling the cops, yelling at the cops. She's like, no, that's what he does, that he needs that. And they're like, that's a weapon, he needs to drop it, and she's like, no, it's just spoons, and they're like, it's a weapon. They shot him. Killed him.
I know. See, I mean, this is the problem, like, people to get, too quick to, like, fire. Let's not. I remember going to this pub, like, back when I just left school, and there was an old guy in there that used to play the spoons, and he was, like, really good at it. But that's really sad. Like, people are too quick to. Did I forget to feed you? I think I forgot to feed the cat. No, I forgot to feed him because I tipped all his food over again.
Oh.
Yeah, all his like his kibble, like his biscuits.
What are you doing?
That's twice today. I've knocked over the whole entire bowl of them. What? Can you feed him? Thanks.
Come here.
Just call him.
Come on, Sushi.
You want your dinner?
Come on, dinner.
It's because Stan never feeds him. So, like, when
Hold
Stan
on,
tries
keep
to feed him,
talking
he
for a
just...
minute. I got to mute for a minute.
Okay. Oh, you really tried really hard, Stan. My cat doesn't listen to him because I'm the only one that feeds the cat, so...
Come on, Sushi.
Oh! What's that?
Sushi.
Go on.
Come on.
Dinner.
Dinner. Ow. You want this? What's this?
Ooh.
What's this? Come on.
Go on.
Come on.
He doesn't know what to do.
Get off the bed. I'll just kick him off the bed.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go. My cat caught the biggest rat last night. I woke up and I heard this cat flinging something around the living room, and it was this huge rat. Like, it was massive. And it had the biggest testicles. Sorry. But it was so funny. But, I mean, at least he does something for his food, I guess. Yeah. He was so proud of himself. I mean, the rat was almost as big as the cat. It was just ridiculous. Good on him, who well done to us.
I like that video on YouTube where the mouse is cleaning up the shop. Have you guys seen that one?
The what?
There's a little mouse. This guy had a shop that he used, and when he'd leave the shop and come back the next day, all of his tools and stuff was put back up. They had been moved and put back up, and it kept happening day after day. And so he finally put a video camera in there and found out it was a little mouse that was doing it.
He was tidying up for him?
Yeah.
Yeah. I woke up one morning to my car playing, your cat playing with a baby snake. Ooh!
What the hell?
At least my cat kills them before he brings them in. That's elves, not mice.
That's
That's
yeah,
elves,
he had it
not
on video. Yeah, I saw the mouse on video doing it. It was so cool.
Are you sure? No, I did. I saw that too. But I was going to be like, you know that's not real, right?
Yeah. That's not real.
You know that's all AI, right?
It's all fake. And behind the scenes, they're all friends.
Yeah, you believe everything you
believe
everything. Yeah. Yeah, it was all AI. Sway doesn't know what she's talking about.
Hey. I'll show you I don't know what I'm talking about when I send a
the
box
elves
of flaming poo to your house.
It'll cost you heaps to send it to New Zealand.
By the time it gets there, it'll be cold.
Joke's
and
on you, bitch.
Yeah, joke's on me.
Yeah, that'll be $75. You better make it a dry one. It'll be lighter.
Make sure it's full of corn.
Yeah. One of those white ones that, that's like turned to powder. You open it up and it's just like a powder bomb. Oh shit. I gotta stop now. I'm gonna end up with like that sinus thing that I get when I laughed and I laugh too much. I cry.
But we're not
end up with
allowed
a headache.
fun.
Yeah. It's just the four of us, but hey.
Hey.
I don't know if anyone
it's when people go on the replay and then they get pissed because we're having fun.
Yeah. I know. Because
We're
they're just like
serious subjects. I mean, gap in the sphincter, we can't talk about stuff like that.
They're just annoyed because we've made it mods only. Like nobody else is allowed to chat, only mods.
Hey,
we'll have another.
at least we'll know when a troll comes in.
Yeah, that's true. I think they're all too scared, to be honest. I mean, look what they're facing.
No, Brittany,
Will we ever
we wasn't talking about anything
No.
important ever, because you know you guys read my disclaimer, right?
Her disclaimer is oh my gosh, it's about 50 pages long.
Yeah, they got a
It's
fecal
fun.
attachment.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyone who gets emotionally butthurt, they're not allowed to sue.
They need to get laid, is what they actually need.
Yeah. But I mean, I can't talk.
No, can't joke.
Really.
You know, I can't stand people like that. Honest to God, I can't stand people who can't laugh.
Yeah. I know some people are just too serious.
I mean,
No, we're not serious.
life's too short. Life's too short not to laugh.
Yep. I just laugh at silly things. Now I'm all blocked. My nose is blocked.
Oh, just come down here.
It's just Doxy's. She's smoking dope.
No, I gotta make sure there's no.
Shut up.
He opened the door. He said, he opened the
He's
door.
like, Paul. He's like, Mum, are you getting high? No,
Yeah.
you tried to blame it on me.
No,
You're
he goes, be careful when you go inside. He says, there's a skunk out here. You smell it? I said, no, it's just Doxy getting high.
And that's skunky too.
It is.
Oh, that was funny. Yeah. You can smell it all the way over there. It just comes through your screen.
All the way in Tibet.
Yeah, I'm gonna hotbox you, Sway. You watch out.
That's another reason I think I got in trouble.
What, you got hotboxed?
Yeah, no. I keep referring to Tibet. Her smells like peaches.
Oh. Yeah, ice peach, baby.
Peach, baby. Oh.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go and make my Mexican for dinner.
I kept thinking today
We're having pulled pork and black beans for tea. Are you serious, Tibet?
Yeah. Yep. Well, if you go back and remember, Brittany,
Brittany. Sorry.
If you go back and remember, Brittany, remember I kind of got my rear end chewed a couple times for saying I was from Japan.
Yes, you did. That's right, you did.
I got in trouble for saying I was from Japan, even though everybody knew I was just joking.
You have to come for tea one day, Far. I'll cook you pulled pork.
Brittany. I want to say wallaby. I want to say wallaby when I see that. I'm like, Brittany, wallaby. Wait, wallabies are from Australia, right?
Yep.
And they're the ones that look like, wait, they're like little baby kangaroo? No. Wallabies
they are.
Oh, okay.
That's smaller.
Holy shit, I never knew how big a fucking real actual kangaroo was. And I didn't realize how powerfully strong and weird looking they are when they stand up on their hind legs. Ooh,
yeah, they use their tail. Their tail's like a third leg, they're like a tripod. And then they just kick you and stuff, and they punch. Like they'll full on have a punch up with you.
Oh no, Brittany. If I could tell you all, it acts doxy. Like there's just absolutely no fun. Period. How dare I introduce funness to my chat?
Oh, really far? Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, I've
they'll
seen
get
ones
you.
like they try and take your dogs. Like I've seen a few clips where they've tried to like, you know, like they wrestle people. They'll try and wrestle people's dogs and stuff.
Yeah, have
And
you
this
seen that
guy like
with a
full on
boxer?
had like a full on punched it in the nose. I guess
Oh,
for
yeah.
not belief.
Yep. For it to be, it was bad. It
That's
got
how
bad.
it is every hypocritical much. Anyway, right.
Yeah,
They get mean.
Those dang kangaroos can box the shit right out of you, man. Have you seen him? I've seen him
man.
box.
Yeah.
It was so sad
Don't
though
mess
when
with the rose.
What was it, a few years ago when Australia had all those fires and was burning and shit? Oh, that was so fucking sad. I saw those
I know,
poor
it's awful, isn't it? I know.
Yes.
The bushfires are terrible. And all those babies and just I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle
just like I
doing
can't watch
news.
TV when they go and like after the floods and stuff and the hurricanes and stuff and people are crying and I understand why they're crying, don't get me wrong, but I just can't stand watching it because they're crying for their pets because they don't know where their pets are. It's like
Yes, Farah, I think I think that's the one I watched too far. The kangaroos for those watching me. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy, man.
Oh yeah. Don't they say you're supposed to knock them right between the eyes? Oh, is that an alligator?
Yes. Stuns them. Or is that a shark? I don't know. Bull sharks are like that too, eh? They come up the river and they'll grab your dogs too. You got to watch out for bull sharks. You know the guy and his dogs, Far? Oh. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that short or that clip. Yeah, I had a friend over in Aussie and his dogs one of his dogs almost got taken by a bull shark.
Damn.
Because they can come into fresh water from salt water.
Oh, yeah.
They're nasty too.
You know what else can come into fresh water?
What?
Gauge sphincter.
Stop it. That doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't make sense. But it's funny.
Okay.
Well, could you imagine?
Okay. Don't laugh at her, Brittany. You're just egging her on.
Oops, no laughing.
See, she's gonna
she's gonna ever look at a gapper or a sphincter the same again.
No, the spark plug gapper. I didn't even know what one was, but it was funny. And then when you showed me the pictures, it was like, what? I don't know enough about cars.
I can't even say the French word anymore with it.
Le Mans.
Hey, we can't say that no more.
Why? We're gonna get sued? My dogs drowned a roe. Your dogs drowned a roe. It lured them to the river. One was almost gutted. She had the slightest scrap all the way from the neck. Oh.
Damn. See, I forget you guys are right there, so you guys would be able to see those roos just right there in person, you know? I have to
funny
see
because I went from huh?
No, I was just saying, I have to see it on TV. I don't see a roo, running around.
I lived in Aussie and I travelled from Perth to Melbourne across the Nullarbor and I did not see one kangaroo for 3 days. and was traveling nonstop. And I was looking out the windows thinking, I'm going to see Rose and, all sorts of things. And all I saw was like desert. There was just nothing.
You high?
What?
Was you high at the time?
No, I accidentally dropped all my weed down the chemical toilet on the bus.
Of course you did.
Yeah, I did. Seriously.
Of course.
Can we? I know. So I had to go clean for a couple of days. Yep. We can, where I live, they hop down the streets to get to the river in summer. So did they just go to the? Why did they go to the river? Did they actually get in the river far? Did they swim? Because I've never seen a swimming kangaroo. Doxy, just red dirt. Yeah, forever. Yeah, I know.
Well,
and bushes that looks like rocks, like grey bushes, and it's so. You don't expect it to be so like.
Well,
boring.
like you go to India and they say, how the monkeys are everywhere in India.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
and
naughty.
They look so cute, but they said that they're like really like a pest.
Oh, they are. They're naughty. They have them in Bali too. They're really naughty. Like, because they learn bad habits and stuff. And then they turn vicious. Like if they've got babies, you don't go near them if they got babies. The babies look really cute, but the mummies don't like it if you go near their babies.
I'm starting to think my dog Ace had gone off to India and was messing with running around with the monkeys because he's starting to be a little ornery monkey.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there are some really bad monkeys.
And some really bad aces.
Aces.
A little turd.
Yeah. Red loam. Oh, red clay.
Yeah, red clay.
Yeah. I was really surprised. It was a long bus trip, I tell you. 3 days. I think it was 3 days. It was like, I was so ready to get off that bus.
I had a donkey try to toss me off of its back yesterday.
What? Whatever. Oh, you were. Were you going up Everest on your mule? Were you?
No, it wasn't Everest on a mule. I was going up short Everest on a mule.
She was going to base camp.
I had to get out my makeshift cattle prod to get the damn thing to go. I was like,
oh yeah, that's why I bucked you off. He's like, no way, bitch.
Yeah, he was like,
you're not using a prod on me.
He's like, fuck you.
No, she tried to pin the tail on the mule, and he booted her.
And I was trying to gap the speaker, but it didn't work.
Donkey up the mountain, no more Sherpas. She's down to a donkey.
Yeah, the Sherpas. Well, I can't be 50 feet around the Sherpas.
She tried to pin that tail, and he just didn't like it.
It wasn't pinning no tail. I was trying to gap their speaker.
Oh, stop it. Oh my gosh. Now you're going to... Oh, no. Alrighty. Okie dokie then. No more Sherpas. No, the Sherpas ran for their lives. DB. They ran. I mean, listen to what she was doing to the donkey. No thanks.
Well, see, now they all wear garlic around their neck. I was like, damn, I'm not a fucking vampire.
Oh, okay. This is the part of the live where it goes into the gutter and we say goodnight.
Yeah, because then I'll get in trouble.
Anyway, well, you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good evening.
What is today? Sunday? No, it's Friday. So we'll be back on Wednesday.
Not far? What is... No, that'll be... is it Wednesday my day or Wednesday your day?
Wednesday my day.
So it'll be Thursday my day.
Yeah.
See how it gets confusing?
You guys, I have witnesses that I told you that we have a live on Thursday at 1:30 your time in the afternoon. I think, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you guys.
We had a good laugh. And we'll see you next week.
You know I don't like laughing, so you guys
Sway's not allowed to laugh.
can't laugh no more. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. 23rd for the
23rd
U.S.
for us.
Yep. That's right. That's right, Britta B. Yeah, you remember.
Yeah, that's lucky because I think I've got my son booked in for a haircut on Wednesday at 4:30. So, but that's all right because it's Thursday, might it? So yeah, okay. Don't worry. I'm just thinking out
Stop.
loud.
You're gonna get yourself confused, and then you're not gonna show up. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Night,
Got
everyone.
commitments.
See you guys on Wednesday.
Thanks for being here.
Night, everyone.
See you, Far. See you, Brittany. Bye, Sway.
Bye, Doxy. Bye, everyone.
Good night.